Hey guys, it's Jonathan here from GuitarTipsWeekly.com. Today I'm going to show you how to install string locks on your guitar. Now keep in mind that my guitar already has spots to put a strap onto. Some guitars don't, especially acoustic guitars. That's a whole different ballgame and I'm not going there, okay? If your guitar doesn't actually have something that you can pull out and replace, oh, there's Tess. There's my cat. Maybe she'll grace you with her presence. If your guitar doesn't already have something to pull out that you can replace, then I would bring it into a guitar mechanic. Okay, so basically all we're going to do is we're going to pop these out and pop the new ones on, right? So now, what's the benefit of string locks? These are Shaler string locks. Very common, very popular. Many guys just absolutely swear by them. They're very simple. Okay, it's a screw. It's basically the initial part. Now the cool part about this is that you have an active locking mechanism, okay? You have to actually pop this off to get the two pieces apart. You can slide them on without doing that, but you have to actually lift up the knob to slide out the piece. That means your guitar is never going to fall off you unintentionally. Now, I was jamming last week, and one of the fellows I was jamming with, he's careful with his guitar, but it just, you know, by accident, one of his strap ends slipped off, and the guitar fell on the ground. Thankfully, it landed on the body and didn't, you know, snap the neck or anything like that. The guitar was actually okay. But another very good friend of mine broke a $1,500 G&L, and that's what happens. Now he puts strap locks on all of his guitars, and he's got, you know, more than 30 guitars. So he's a firm believer, and so am I. And unfortunately, I just never got around to putting it on my electric guitar. I do have them on my bass, but today I'm putting them on my electric guitar. So let's get started. What you need is a screwdriver. We're just going to pop these off. It's pretty simple. Same on the other end. Okay. Now my guitar's got little little felt pads here, which I'm going to reuse. So we separate these. Okay, so you can see it's just a screw with a bit on the end there, a little metal knob, and the felt pad again, right? And all we're going to do is put that back into the very same hole. Nice and snug. One more. Now actually I noticed that these screws are a little bit loose, so I might have to come along later and actually put a slightly larger screw in there just to make sure that it doesn't, I don't have problems there, right? But that'll do for now. Okay, so then the guitar portion is complete. Now the other part that you have to do is the strap. Okay? So now what we do is we take apart the lock here. It actually separates. You get the pin and the washer and a nut there. And all we do is we poke this through the strap. Get the leather seated nicely there if you have leather. Put on the washer. Put on the nut. And we tighten her up. And I brought along a couple tools here. easy. You could make this pretty tight too. That is most definitely not going anywhere. And we do the other end. It's pretty straightforward, really. By the way, if you're on GuitarTipsWeekly.com, I'll put a link to these exact same strap locks that I have now, the Shaler strap locks. You can check them out at Amazon.com. I got mine. I think they're around $20. Well worth the $20 investment for your guitar, especially if you play on a regular basis, or if you use your strap on a regular basis. If you're playing at home and not using your strap, then it's not a big deal perhaps, but if you're actually out and about playing, you know, the heat of the moment, you can sometimes overlook little things like making sure that strap's perfectly on there. And for the $20 it costs, it's well worth having a backup plan. A fail-safe, a parachute. Better than a parachute. It's a tether that keeps you in the plane, I guess. Alright, there we go. We're all strap locked up. So now, as you can see, put that on there, and this thing just isn't coming off. I can hold my guitar like that, and it's, you know, it's unstable, sturdy. It's not going anywhere. If I pop it off, easy to come off, strong when it's on, right? That's the whole purpose. Put that on there, and that on there, and we're in business. All right. So highly recommend going ahead and getting yourself a set of strap locks for your guitar. Get one for all your guitars, might as well. It's super easy. You can install it yourself. And yeah, hope your guitars stay safe. See you next time. Jonathan here from GuitarTipsWeekly.com.